Hey, what's going on, guys? It's therudolphin here, back at it again with another video. And if you guys haven't seen by the title already, we are going to be going over the new Firefly jar in Fortnite, which is a brand new item that came out on Tuesday. Now, this item is like no item that we have seen before in Fortnite. It brings new features into the game, and it is really awesome. So if you guys want to stay up to date on Fortnite news, leaks, information, and other awesome videos like these, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. By doing this, you are going to be staying up to date with all the information in Fortnite. And guys, I post at least one time a week, if not more. So by hitting the subscribe button, you're going to be staying up to date with everything you need to know. And if you want to go the extra step, you could always hit the like button and share this video. And if any of you did this or have done this, thank you so much. It means so much to me, and that also helps my content get out to more people. So thank you all so much. And guys, enough of me talking, let's hop right into this video. Alrighty guys, so the Firefly jar came out on the 23rd, which is Tuesday, and we actually got some leaks before this even came out of the audio files and what it looks like, and both of those things were correct. And now the item is in Fortnite, and like I said in the intro, guys, this item is nothing we have seen before, and this is the first of this kind of item. The way that you guys can get or acquire the fireflies is by going to trees that have fireflies next to or around them. I am not sure if there are multiple specific locations, but I do have 3 locations that I use, or that I have used, to find and capture the fireflies. And right now, guys, I'm going to put up a map, and I am going to point arrows to those locations of where the fireflies have been, or at least where they were when I captured them. Like I said before, I'm not sure if there's specific locations or if it's any tree, but most of the time it's the short pine trees. And most of the time it's when they are in clusters of 2 or 3, and possibly 1 or 2. Yeah guys, I am unsure if there are certain trees or it's just any like lucky tree, like randomized. I'm going to guess though that it is randomized and it's not only certain trees, because if it was, then players would land at the trees and then not everyone would be able to use them. So I'm pretty sure it is randomized trees throughout the Fortnite map. But if you use the locations that I give you, there will be fireflies there. Now, before you go and try and catch them in the jar, there is one thing that you all need to know. The only time that you can catch these fireflies in a jar is when the Fortnite map goes to nighttime. Now, I actually like that Fortnite did this because in real life, fireflies are actually nocturnal. I'm pretty sure most of you know what that is, but if you all didn't, nocturnal means that an animal sleeps during the day and is awake through the night. Some are diurnal, which is basically the opposite of what I just said, but the fireflies that are diurnal typically do not shine or glow. So guys, if you are wondering, that is why you are not able to collect them during the day. So you guys have to wait for nightfall, and then you are able to collect the fireflies. Now, like I said before, this is an item that we have never seen before in Fortnite. So if you all didn't know, this item basically acts like a Molotov. And if you guys didn't know what that is, it's basically something where you throw it, it catches fire, and then it also catches fire to other things. And that is the same with the Firefly jar. So if you throw the Firefly jar at a wooden house or a wooden structure, the fire will spread all throughout the house or whatever you threw it at, and it basically engulfs it in flames. And it does the same exact thing with brick and metal also, except it doesn't spread as easily and it does less damage to the structure. Now, like I said, we have never seen anything like this before in Fortnite, other than the propane barrels, which you can shoot and they will explode and do the same thing. But the propane tanks were recently updated to where they can do that. So, like I said, we've never seen anything remotely close to this One thing that I already dislike about the Firefly jar is the way it diminishes your health. What I mean by this, guys, is when you are on fire because of it, or you're taking damage from it, it's really hard to realize that you're actually being burned by it. Or at least for me it is, because I'm not focused on looking at my health bar. I'm focusing on eliminating the other player or whatever else you're doing. So that's not like my main priority. And when you are on fire and it's affecting your health, all it does is put small flames around your health bar, and it's kind of hard to notice, honestly. So I really hope that Epic Games changes this, and maybe they make it so your whole screen is like flashing a little bit, or flashing red with flames. I don't know, something like that. Because as it is now, I just find it really hard to realize if you're on fire or not in the middle of a fight. I mean, that's just me personally. It might not be like the same with everyone else or not, but that's just it for me. So maybe they should do something to where it's like at the top of your screen, not the bottom, or where it affects your whole screen, similar to like a flashbang would make your whole entire screen white. I'm not saying that it should be a flashbang, but I'm saying it should affect a partial amount of your screen, but more than your tiny health bar. That's all I'm saying. But other than that, it is very effective, and I personally have like not been able to use it that much, but the times that I have used it, it worked very well. And when I usually use it, or when it is the most effective, is if me and a player see each other and we're about to have a build fight, I throw it down so I can try and take high ground, because like I said, it does destroy builds. So I try to use this to my advantage, and I try and throw it right where he places his build. And what that does to the enemy is basically they don't know that it's doing that, and they don't know where you threw it. They think that they're trying to like hit them directly or throw it directly on them. So in their mind, it's like you basically missed them, so they don't have to worry about it or like think about it, when in reality they're about to get chopped down by the flames, and all of their builds are about to get destroyed because you quote unquote missed them. So yeah, that is one time that I have used it, and it personally works for me. Let me know if it works for you guys too in the comments below, and how you use it. Also guys, for this item you can stack a total of 3 of them. Now, to be honest, 3 of them will honestly set like a whole entire forest on fire, because if you guys did not know already, the fire spreads from tree to tree, kind of like in Minecraft. If you have a flint and steel and you set a tree on fire, it will spread to other trees if it's close enough. So yeah, the same thing happens in Fortnite with this item. So 3 of them will burn down like 20 plus huge tall trees. So yeah, if there were more than 3 total in a stack, I would personally say that would be way too overpowered. I mean, 3 alone of this item is pretty destructive. Now, in a little bit, I'll show you a video of me throwing 3 of them down at once, and I'll show it destroying structures such as brick, metal, and then wood. Also, I'll create a bunch of trees, and I'll show you how quickly and how many trees it spreads to. Me personally, I think this item will get a nerf in some way, or the item will change, or they'll hopefully change the health bar and how it affects you if you're on fire. I also feel like Epic Games is going to add something to kind of combat this, or a way to get rid of the fire effects, like if you are on fire. Currently, one thing you can do is go into the water, and that will obviously get the flames off you, and it will put the fire out. But I think that Epic Games is gonna make another way that you can put the flames out. I mean, maybe they might put in fire extinguishers. I mean, they're already inside of buildings, so they might become interactives, just like they did with cars, or are going to in the near future. Because as we saw in the trailer, we can drive cars, but they just have to implement it and do some final touch-ups. But yeah, I think there's going to be something to where you can put it out if you are on fire, and that you can hold in your inventory. Maybe it will be an actual item, or maybe it will be like a trap kind of. I mean guys, who knows really. Also guys, while we're on the topic of the water and the Firefly jar, do not throw them in the water because I'm pretty sure they won't even go off or explode or anything like that. I'm pretty sure all they do is be able to be picked up. So if you think, hey, I can throw it at this enemy in the water, don't do it because you can't. This will actually most of the time give it to the enemy in a way, because once you throw it in the water, it is able to be picked up by anyone, so that means the enemy can use it on you if they get the time to pick it up. So guys, that was everything you really need to know about the new Firefly jar item in Fortnite. If you all found this helpful at all in any way, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.